Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ScreenCast show, episode dos. That means two in some language. We got Ricky here,
Hello?
and we got Dominic Abate.
Hi.
Dominic Abate.
Just gave away his full name.
Thank
Oh,
you.
man.
Thank you.
Secret
You
identity.
You exposed my secrets to the interwebs. Thank you.
Oh, man. Okay.
You just keep giving away people's names.
Everyone knows our names. I mean, it's
No.
it's linked to Google Plus, obviously. I mean,
NSA you already know, so.
yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so we're running a little late, but
Yeah, sorry about that. I came back from Pennsylvania. I was away for like 2.5 days, and the traffic was ridiculous.
where'd you go?
I have a house up in Jim Thorpe, which is near the Poconos.
Oh, yeah, it's a far drive.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
I'm actually going to the Poconos on Monday.
Oh, where are you going?
Visit some of my family. Poconos.
Well,
Pennsylvania?
Poconos is a very large area.
I know, but I don't really know the exact.
I live
place.
like, if you know the paintball place called Skirmish, I live like 10 minutes from that place.
I don't really. It's like family, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a while, so we're gonna head up there.
That's cool. Okay.
So,
Let's start this out. Topic numero uno. They removed the dome from the Cincinnati Reds baseball.
what?
I don't know. I was just trying to make a sports thing, but I don't know shit about sports. DOMA was ruled unconstitutional, and Ricky knows most about this, so I guess Ricky will explain.
Alright, considering I get most of my information from the Daily Show, so the pretty much if you're gay married now, you do have like benefit rights, and it is like considered like a real marriage, like how some people consider it not a real marriage, so they won't get like the same tax benefits.
So now you
I
get
understand.
equal rights, like anything that
Yes.
a straight married couple gets through marriage legally.
Through
Couple that-
taxes, this was though,
Okay.
because the woman's wife died, and like something happened with the taxes,
And
they ruled in her favor.
Okay, so they ruled against unfair treatment of marriages
Yes.
that are not simply
Pretty much.
male and female. That's
And
pretty
they
cool.
also ruled on California's ban on gay marriage, and that was ruled unconstitutional. But how they wrote it, not the idea.
So is California, like, Dom, do you know if, like, gay marriage is now legal in California, or is it just that...
I heard that it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so I guess it is legal there now, and that, I guess...
it's a big step.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably still, like, some social stigmata against
Yeah.
stigma, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I just said some weird word.
It's probably going to be a lot harder for down south
Yeah.
to get stuff
A lot.
like that passed just because of how everyone is down there.
Yeah, I mean, there's still, like,
There's still-
plenty of racial tensions in some of the South, too.
Exactly,
So that kinda
so-
sucks.
So stuff like that, all that very controversial stuff, it'll be very hard to get stuff like that down there.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much for like Florida and stuff like that,
Yeah, not really like
because
I don't
that's
think
like more
Florida-
modernized, but
Yeah.
Florida, New Mexico, like bottom south are fine, but more like
Mississippi,
middle.
yeah, those like
southern
country
states.
type.
never pass there.
Yeah, not to like promote any like stereotypes, but
No.
the countries you'd assume to be racist.
Yeah.
Just that bottom half, our lowest denominator,
It's
literally.
unfortunate that some like states are still like that, but everyone's
Yeah.
honestly a little racist sometimes.
Wasn't that from Avenue Q?
I don't know. That might have been. It sounds familiar.
I think it is.
Avenue Q, pointing out that the internet is in fact made just for porn.
Yes.
Everything else is a lie.
Avenue Q is tonight's sponsor.
If you like puppets with hands up their butts.
Go
So, I
see
mean,
Avenue
that's-
Q. It's a great show.
That's pretty good, that like it's actually ruled unconstitutional that they actually get equal rights under like marriage
It
now.
should have been like that in the
Yeah.
first place, though.
That's what was confusing me. I thought it was like that from the start, but I guess not.
Like it
There
kind of
was still some tensions there between like the same rights and marriages.
Yeah. I mean, this is actually a pretty good thing, and it's always odd when stuff like that happens. Like the timing is very odd. Like 2 years ago, when gay marriage was made legal in New York State, which I don't know why that shit was illegal in the first place. I guess like heavily Christian people. not really Christian, but heavily religious. Where they
So much for
way
separation of church and state.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what the fuck's with that?
Like, we can understand if you don't want in the church, but if you're doing it as a legal civil partnership.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean,
that's the whole thing for like me with the argument, like for people like against gay marriage. It's like because it's against my religion, and like I always point out, this isn't a Christian nation. There's a separation of church and state. The founding fathers like intentionally wrote that, so
yeah,
it just like that argument is just invalid for me.
The one
your
thing
argument
about that
is valid.
is,
please go away.
like if it's against your religion and you feel that gay marriage is like if you are Christian, you feel gay marriage is against your religion because you're Christian and it says so in Leviticus, and you still fucking shave the sides of your head, like shave your sideburns, and you eat shellfish, you're a fucking hypocrite because those things are also apparently illegal or immoral according to the fucking Leviticus. So if you're gonna be a hypocrite and shave the sides of your head, and then also freaking eat shellfish, I mean, you know, fuck. Oh, you want to rob people of their rights, but I could shave the sides of my head. Jesus doesn't care. I mean, it's shit like that. Like I can understand if it's against your religion and you're heavily religious and you follow everything to a T. That's fine, I guess. You know, you're not a hypocrite. You're obeying all the laws that you thought you're meant to obey. If that's against your religion, that's unfortunate that you feel that way, but you have a right to believe that. But don't be a hypocrite about it.
And you don't have to enforce it on others.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Christianity.
Just because one person doesn't share your belief doesn't mean that you have to force your belief on them.
Or try to revoke their rights as a human being because you disagree with it.
It's the same thing for abortion, really.
Yeah, that's a whole dodgy topic.
The religious arguments in like the same in those two topics, like always come back to like the same points, kind of like how it's immoral against the religion. But you know, you can't really enforce your religion on others. I mean, founding fathers like made that clear in the separation of church and state.
I don't know if you guys heard about it, but in Texas they were trying to pass an abortion bill that like limited there to being only I think like 5 clinics in all of Texas where you can get an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dom, did you hear about that at all? Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was big news.
Not too much. I don't really like pay attention to the news because when I see, like, news is just like someone's perspective. If it's like they'll like put,
they try and sensationalize it.
Like I just read an article in NRA magazine today, or they emailed it kind of, that you have someone who used their gun rights to defend their life in like a state where it's legal.
Yeah.
That story will never hit the news, but yet a story where a criminal did something and killed like 100 people, that'll go in the news in a split second. But someone who defended their life doesn't get any kind of respect.
It's
so
like,
that's why I kind of like stay away from the news and like I'll stick to like maybe like a website or something where it'll just pop up with articles if something interests me, then I'll read on it. Or Reddit. I've been on a lot lately.
Yeah, Reddit's pretty credible, honestly, because it's a lot of people.
On the Daily Show, Tom Brokaw, I don't know if you know who he is. He's a famous newscaster.
Yeah.
The guy, John Oliver, even asked him if the internet, like, you know, was ruining journalism. And he pretty much said that the internet made it better. You just have to look harder for the real news.
Yeah, like with the whole Texas like thing with the 5 abortion clinics, there was the abortion bill that was going to be passed, and this woman, a senator, I think her name was like Wendy Davis or something like that, and she gave a filibuster. If you don't know
what actual filibuster is,
she gave an actual filibuster where she stood up and talked continuously. I don't know how many hours it was.
10.5, I want to say.
She talked for 10.5 hours?
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Dang. I don't know how long she did it, but
it's crazy.
If it is 10 hours or something like that. A filibuster is when you speak. Her filibuster lasted 11 hours. I have it. I brought it up on a page where she spoke for 11 hours in order to prevent the bill from being passed. So she essentially saved, like, pregnant people who want the right to have an abortion, the ability to actually get the abortion, even though they already have the right to, and not just these 5 clinics that they approve, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So Wendy Davis, she's kind of a badass. I mean, I'm reading this thing, and it says she wore like a back brace so that she could stand up.
And she got in trouble for that too.
Yeah,
because someone tried to adjust it for her and they like yelled at her for it.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, they're trying to be assholes, and I think it's good that she stood up for the rights of the people that she supports. It's not often you see people actually doing that. That was a movie, like something like that happened where a filibuster was given. It was like somebody goes to Washington. It's the guy that played. If you ever see it, it's a Wonderful Life, where it's like, I want to live again, Clarence.
Yeah.
That guy. There was a movie he made about like a very similar scenario, but back in like the 30s or 40s. So Dom, Spidey 2, Spider-Man 2,
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I honestly just heard that was coming out today. I've been so behind with everything the past couple of weeks.
All right.
So you guys fill me in.
So Vinny, you know the story?
One was great though. I'll just throw that in there, and then now we'll continue.
Okay.
You know the story, Vinny?
I got no clue, Ricky. I was out of state for 3 days.
All right. Wait, what'd you call me? The Marvel guy?
Yeah, the Marvel guy.
Marvel guy. All right. So Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think they're almost done filming. Not 100% sure. They cast Mary Jane Watson. If you don't know, that's Peter Parker's girlfriend after Gwen Stacy, and they cut her out of the entire movie. So that actress is, they cut her all of her scenes out of the movie. They fired her, so she's not even going to be in the third one. And
wait, Mary Jane was in the first one?
No, she was in this. Gwen Stacy is the love interest in the first one.
Yeah.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, I know that.
But Mary Jane, actress was hired to play her in the second one.
Oh, and they just fired her?
They just fired her, cut all her scenes.
Okay.
And Mark Webb, the director, said that it was taking too much away from the Gwen Stacy storyline, feeling like it was a side story.
Yeah, well, the Mary Jane storyline was like overdone with the original 3 movies that didn't even stick to the actual story. They kind of just jumbled everything together.
Yeah, they figured like how Spider-Man 3 had Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane. It's, it kind of got like weird. Yeah. So they want to avoid that again. So they cut her
really
out of the whole movie.
Though, at the end, you got to admit, like the Spider-Man 3, like once that movie hit like 1 hour and a half, and he starts doing that funky town walk down the street, you knew the movie was fucked. Like right there at that point, it's like
it became a comedy at that point.
Yeah, it did. It became like a samba dancing black suit drama Spider-Man.
See, I was biased towards that movie
because you're in the movie.
Yeah, like I was seeing it, like I was like, oh, I'm in this. This is probably one of the best movies ever. And then like a year later, I watch it, I'm like, this movie sucks.
This movie's fucking shit.
Yeah,
Ricky, you could have saved it. You could have saved it. Could have told Tobey Maguire to stop sucking that director dick. And get out
told his stunt double, in the Spider-Man costume.
That's like Tony Stark, like what's his name, Robert Downey Jr. He doesn't wear the Iron Man costume. He hasn't worn it since like the first movie because he finds it too pinchy.
Yeah,
something like that. The rest of it's all CG.
Yeah,
CGI.
It's gotten really good. The whole computer graphics engine. Shit.
The first Amazing Spider-Man, they also changed that movie, and I don't think you guys actually know about this.
They changed the movie, like, since it's been released?
No, they changed it during production, like a whole...
like halfway through they decided to make a change.
Yeah. In the trailers, I don't know if you remember this guy, he was like the scientist. It wasn't Kurt Connors. It was like his colleague. The guy he attacks on the bridge.
The lizard? The lizard guy?
No. The other guy that works with him. I don't know his name.
The Indian guy, maybe?
Yeah. It was one of the scientists at Oscorp.
The Indian man.
Yes, in the trailer, there was a scene where him and Peter are in the Kurt Connors lair, and they cut this whole scene out of the movie. And in the trailer, he says to Peter, "Do you think what happened to you was an accident? Do you even know what you really are?" So, like, destroying the whole storyline where the whole thing was an accident and saying someone did this on purpose. And they took that whole...
I remember that.
They took that whole scene out of the movie.
Because the trailers made it seem like Spider-Man was given the powers by his father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they took it all out of the movie because it was too controversial.
That would go way too far from, like, the comic form.
Like,
I like how it stuck with the comic, though, and made it such a refreshing experience, and I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than the other 3 combined.
Yeah. I think the first one was pretty good, and I like the video games. Like, the video games of the Spider-Man was always the funnest thing. I want to say a side topic really quick.
Yeah.
We all live in New York City, and does it ever fuck you up that there's so many goddamn games based in our city?
Yes.
Like
No,
every
I like
Spider-Man game, obviously because he lives in New York. Grand Theft Auto 4, The Division's going to be
like
in New
it.
York City,
I
which
know
is
where I am.
post-apocalyptic. Like there's so many games where New York City just gets fucked.
Yeah, but then I don't have to look at a map because I pretty much know where I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm driving around GTA, I'm in like Manhattan. I know where I am.
See, yeah, but it's like Manhattan. Then you drive out of Manhattan, you're automatically in Flushing Meadows Park, and that doesn't make sense. Like you have to drive.
Yeah, that
for, like,
part is like a little weird for me.
I
But
know.
Well, they couldn't make it like the exact size of New York City, otherwise it'd be ridiculous.
it would
They
be
just
too big.
Cut landmarks in, and then they put it in.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, they did a good job of it though, like the transitioning between like
yeah.
Manhattan.
You would
even though it's
only
much
notice
smaller.
it if you lived in New York City.
Yes.
Yeah.
They could like include all the suburbs and
Like
or
the
all
sta-
the
like
all
the
the little
Statue of
counties.
Liberty.
Imagine that it would just be
That
roads
game-
and roads of just houses
Yeah.
instead of like actual.
It'd be
content.
really really boring.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Like,
it would be a
instead
lot of
taking-
driving.
yeah.
It'd be
So
a
instead
lot
of
of
taking like
driving
10
or a
minutes to
lot of
drive somewhere, it'll
walking?
take you a good like 15-20 minutes to get.
Yeah.
Even the Statue of Liberty is like 10 feet offshore. It's like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
The Statue of Happiness.
Yes, I didn't mean to sidetrack it there. But anyway, so what we're talking about, Spider-Man Dos.
Oh, so I'm not
Two?
too worried about the changes because they were able to make major changes in the first one without ruining the movie. So I'm not too worried.
Not too much to be concerned about.
They were able to do it for the first one, so hopefully they can do it again.
Yeah.
Unless you had like a major role where it's just gonna seem like it's jumping all over the place, then it should
Yeah.
be fun. I don't think they would do that though, because that would ruin it. Because the first movie was success.
Yeah, because
Second
I think
Call
Mark Webb even said that Mary Jane was like a side story.
Yeah,
And, like,
so then it shouldn't be.
He
too
just
big
wanted
of an
to cut
issue.
it all out. I think they're
Yeah.
gonna recast her for the third one though.
Kind of like how they recast Rachel in like The Dark Knight.
Yes, but they didn't cut her out of the movie.
They didn't cut her out of the movie, but they kind of changed like her whole character. She was like really
Yeah.
supportive of him being Batman in the first one. She's like, whenever you're ready and whatever you want to give up Batman, I'm here for you. And then it's like, actually, I bet this guy, he's really nice. You're still Batman, so I'm gonna date him now. Dude,
Changing actress, changed character.
Harvey Two-Face.
All right, what else we got? We got Quicksilver.
If you're not the Batman, then why do you dress like him?
I used to have a
saw
Batman
Dom's
mask.
little chuckle on the speaker bar. It's just like a. Okay, so what's the battle for Quicksilver, Ricky?
All right, I entitled this topic "The Battle for Quicksilver"
Oh, what
on
were you saying, Dom?
Drive.
Oh, were you saying something?
No.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right, so Quicksilver. You want to introduce him, Vinny?
Quicksilver is a white-haired, super fast guy. Super
And
fast.
who's his father?
Isn't it Magneto?
Yes,
Yeah.
and his sister,
I don't know who his sister is. I haven't read the
Scarlet
comics.
Witch.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds familiar.
All right, so
I just like the way he looked. Fast.
d-
White
X-Men: Days of Future Past. They want to have put Quicksilver in it since it's Magneto's son and Scarlet Witch, but Joss Whedon said he wanted to put Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch into Avengers 2. So there was a mini fight between Marvel and Sony, but it really ended fast because Joss Whedon pretty much said, like, I'm just going to put him in my movie, and then the people behind X-Men said the same thing. So there's going to be 2 different Quicksilvers in each of the movies.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
If it's the
really.
same universe and the movies are going
Yeah.
to be made within like 5 years of each other.
No, they're not in the same universe.
Well, I know they're not, that's not what I mean. But like, why would they
Yeah.
want Quicksilver
I don't know.
in Avengers? I mean,
It kind of really didn't make sense to me because Quicksilver isn't really a major character in the Avengers, but I don't know. And I think Scarlet Witch is going to be in it too, but they're not going to refer to them as Quicksilver in the Avengers 2.
who's that? I can't remember her name. She's like the green witch. She's like Thor's nemesis, kind of.
Enchantress.
Enchantress. There we go. Okay, I was mixing up Scarlet Witch and Enchantress for a second. Or
Yeah.
two. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like Quicksilver. I mean, how's he gonna tie into like Dom? If you don't know, Days of Future Past is like, you know how they made X-Men First Class,
Yeah.
and you know how they made X-Men like 1, 2, 3 and Last Stand.
Well, it's
Well,
1, 2, 3
Kinda.
is.
One,
I've
two,
never
three,
really
less
kept
than.
up with it, stuff like that.
You ever see those like original like X-Men movies, like the ones they made like in the early 2000s?
Yeah, I never seen them, but I know of them.
Okay, so basically X-Men First Class kind of took all the shit that was true about the comics and like threw it out a window and then like set it on fire. So what Days of Future Past is, they're tying in the
time travel.
Yeah, they're using time travel to tie in the end of X-Men: The Last Stand.
So they're just bullshitting it.
Yeah, they're bullshitting it. Yeah, they're tying in X-Men: The Last Stand with X-Men: First Class, which takes place like 30 years beforehand.
Yeah,
something like
it's
that.
time travel.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
okay, we realize we fucked the plot up, so we're gonna go back in time. Not really, but we're gonna go back in time in movies and fix it, and go watch it and pay for it.
You know, but it's good to see the original cast is coming back. Patrick Stewart as Professor X. We could see him again.
I really want someone to like overdub like all of Patrick Stewart's lines from American Dad and put them in fucking just X-Men quotes.
Said this last time.
It's like, Stan, I topped your daughter last night.
That show is great.
Yeah, American Dad's still funny. I find that Family Guy is starting to go.
Yeah, it's starting to dry out.
Yeah.
But
American Dad
Dad's
is
not
getting
played as
better.
much. It's not played as much. Like, I only see it on Adult Swim.
Yeah. They're actually putting Bob's Burgers on Adult Swim. If you ever see that show,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
I heard it was. I haven't run into it, though.
It's really fun. It's like awkward comedy almost.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, like Family Guy, it's been around so long, and they do so much in so many episodes. It's really hard for them to have too much without it becoming like
Weird.
overdone.
Yeah.
I honestly don't even watch new episodes. Like, I just watch, like, you know how Adult Swim has their block they had to
Oh yeah, where they replay it like Monday.
American Dad,
Yeah.
Family Guy, and then they start like adults, Robot Chicken and Aqua Teen Hunger Force or whatever it's called now because it changed names
Aqua
4 times.
Teen Super whatever, some shit.
Aqua something, whatever. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay.
It's still the same fucking show.
I
but
used to be like super addicted to Family Guy.
Yeah, me too. I remember this because we used to talk about it like every day.
I used to come home from school at 3. This was like freshman year because we like Dom remembers this. Ricky, you weren't in our school yet, but Christ the King used to get out like 3:10.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So I'd get out at 3. I'd walk home. I'd get home, and then I'd like play Guitar Hero on my Wii because I didn't have an Xbox yet till like 6 o'clock. And as soon as 6 o'clock hit, there was like an hour of Family Guy on the CW, and I put that on, and then from 6 to 7, I would be watching Family Guy. Then from like 7 to 8, it was on like another channel.
I did that. It's the same thing.
And then I'd switch from 7 to 8. It would be, and then it would go 8 to 9, and it'd be on a different channel. 9 to 10, it would be on, I think, channel 8. I don't know. I have cable. I have Fios now, so the channels change.
TBS, I think it was on too.
Yeah, it was on that. And then it would go from 10 o'clock till like
on Adult Swim.
12 o'clock at Adult Swim. And I just watched Family Guy for literally maybe 7 or 8 hours a day. And I used to have like photographic memory. Not photographic memory, I guess it would be eidetic memory for like the lines and shit in that. And, like, I would watch an episode, I just like riff off the lines. I did it at Conklin's house once, and it was really weird. Like, I would just like say the lines as it happened. And then his giant
I did
dog
the same
tried to eat
thing.
Dom.
They replay a lot of the same episodes.
Yeah.
Like the really good ones.
Yeah, well, they have to because they don't want you to know it's getting bad.
Yeah.
All right,
Why does
so
Buddy hate you so much, Dom? Buddy, why does he hate you?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Buddy is
Mike's
Conklin's dog.
Yes, I know that, but he doesn't hate me.
Doesn't he
I'm
always
just
attack
not
you?
used. No, like he like gets happy and he like jumps up.
Wait,
with
whose
his front
dog is
2 feet
this?
kinda and like slams him down at my feet. And I'm not used to big dogs. I'm used to small dogs.
So you got freaked out.
And whenever I ran into a big dog, this happened like 3 times. One time, the dog chased me from. I was walking home from King. He chased me like a block because his owner didn't have a leash on him.
Yeah.
And I'm running for my life from him. Another time, there's a house off of one of the streets. I don't want to say the street by us, but you know the house with the big mansion by me?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The wooden fence. There's a huge German Shepherd there, and he can like peek his head up over the fence, and it scared the living shit out of me as I'm walking to school at 7 in the morning. So I start booking it, and this other time, I was in Juniper skateboarding around the blacktop, and a dog just like goes after my board, bites it, and I fall.
Yeah, that's
so.
that's
Me and big dogs
understandable
aren't
as
on
Juniper.
terms right now.
I actually had a dream the other night that I got bit by a dog, and like I woke up and I instantly like grabbed that part that was bit. I think it was like my leg.
Yeah.
And it was pretty weird. Like
because it's like it's gone, but then it's there.
Yeah. Like I just like as soon as I woke up, it was just like an instant reaction to check to see if I was bit. But that was weird.
Word of advice though, Dom: don't run from a dog. The only thing they're genetically but genetically like evolved to do is chase things that run away.
Yes.
It's like if you like charge at the dog, it's more likely to run away. It's kind of like a bear. Like you don't run from a fucking bear. You go and like make yourself beg and shit. If you run from a bear,
it just sounds like it's so awkward doing that.
Because there's a German Shepherd that lives on my block, and I was walking. I forgot where. I was crossing the street, and this dog is crazy. And they usually close the gate to their front yard. You know how all
Ricky, are you talking about the one that's by your grandpa's house?
No. It's my block.
Oh, there's one that's like the street that's straight ahead from your grandfather's house.
Yeah.
There used to be that dog there that like came out and like killed another dog. You remember that?
No.
There's a dog there that fucking goes crazy all the time. I think they put it down because it's gone now. But anyway,
so there's how the houses by me, they have like gates in their front yards.
Yeah, they have like 1-foot gates.
Yeah. So they would always leave that closed because the dog is just like insane. Yeah. And one time they left it open, and I was crossing my street, and the dog would just come charging at me, barking. And like, you can't run from a dog, so I just stood there and looked at it. And it just stopped like right in front of me.
Wait,
and, like,
was it like a little like brownish dog?
No.
What color was it?
Black.
Are these like the neighbors that are like not straight across me, but it's like if you walk out of your house, it's like down and to the left across the street?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same people, but for obvious reasons, I used to go down that block. And I went down the block one day. And
to the park.
Yeah. It's like the second house from the corner at the bottom of your block, not on your side, but across the street. And there was a dog in between a glass door and a wooden door. Like stuck in between. Like, I don't know I guess the people didn't know it was there and they closed the door and I saw it. I took a picture of it. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I call the ASPCA? Do I like tell the people that their dog's in between the door?
Ring their doorbell.
Yeah, and then like some guy like was walking down the street and saw it, and he like I was walking to the house to go like ring their bell, and he was walking up like that other street, and he came up and he got to the door right in front of me, like 3 feet in front of me, and I was like, "You see that?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell him." And then he told him that they brought the dog in, but he was like pushed in between doors, and it was weird because he was like his hair was like all flat.
It's so messed up.
Yeah, it was pretty.
It really is.
Like I was like frozen. I was like, "Do I tell people? Is this an accident? Do I do this all the time?"
So you time out?
Yeah. Did he poop somewhere?
In the summer, that's probably like the worst punishment ever. Especially like in my house, my front door, I have a screen door, and then behind it, the door is actually metal. So when the sun is beating on it, dude, that thing is like hot to the touch.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to open the door, I'm like burning myself.
You ever do that? You ever touch a seatbelt in a car that's been out in the sun for like...
Yes. Oh my god. Did that today.
I got burned in my hand once from that.
Even like the freaking steering wheel, my steering wheel like burns up from it.
Yeah, you got to get like a car that's not leather inside, and you got to get like a non-black color, because if you get a black interior of a car, it's fucking death.
You got to get the starter on your remote, so you can just start the car from
or you could just put it in the garage.
Yeah, well, I don't have a garage by me. Like,
yeah,
all my houses are attached. I'm a middle house. Middle house.
We just have the community drive in the back. That's about it.
Okay, so I want to talk about one
thing.
Back
on topic. Okay, continue.
Before we go back to like Marvel with Iron Man, I want to talk about Half-Life 3, just to get this out of the way.
All right.
Because there's so much we can cover with this, and I don't want to run like super long with that.
I want to see what Reddit says
Ridiculous.
about that, by the way.
Okay, so the only thing that people are like, there's the jokes that are coming up now with Half-Life 3. Ricky told me about them, but I read an article on Kotaku a while ago, like maybe a day or two ago, not a while ago, but before I left for Pennsylvania. And Ricky told me, what'd you say? How it was? Like people are just making jokes. It's like an arrow to the knee kind of joke.
They would, it's similar to arrow to the knee, like how it just spread and it's getting ridiculous now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's getting as ridiculous. I don't see it that often.
No, but it's starting to. Like they would do like crazy math equations, like something like involving, let's say the video was like, I don't know, like 33 minutes long. There'd be like 33 divided by 11 equals 3. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh, and yeah, I saw something like that where, because I think Surgeon Simulator was like 33% off today, or like a couple of days ago, and it's like 33% off 3, 3.
Yeah.
Half-Life 3.
It's like that, and they do these crazy equations, and it's just, I don't know, it might get as annoying.
Yeah. Have you seen anything like that at all, Dom? I mean, like...
I've seen it, but not as often as I saw as the Arrow to the Knee. I was just showing I was showing Ricky before. There's the show NCIS.
Yeah.
They did a little skit, and he was like, they did it like as a joke, probably just as a filler. It was like, one of the characters said, "My godson," or whatever, is going on about this Skyrim game, and when he goes over to the nerdy NCIS agent, "You must be into that, right?" And he's like, "No, not until I took an arrow to the knee," or something along the lines of that. And when I first saw it, this was like maybe a couple months after the game release, I was just like, okay, now it's definitely too much, and it's everywhere. Yes. If it's being seen like that.
If it's in television, they overkilled it.
Yeah.
I think
television gets everything late.
I think Skyrim was the second most played game on Xbox 360, besides, like, I think it was Halo 3 or Halo 2. Forgot which one. Anyway, I have an article here.
It should probably be Halo 3, because Halo 2 came out on the old Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. I have an article from, like, it's called ubergizmo.com, and apparently, like, there was a lot of Korean text in, like, Half-Life 2, and there's Korean text in Surgeon Simulator 4, which they made a Surgeon Simulator version with Team Fortress 2 characters.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And apparently, like, somewhere on it, there's Korean text that appears on an object in the game. It's under one of the stamps or something like that, and it says time, or it's like the symbol translates to time or it's time. And apparently, according to NeoGAF, boom, Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
like
if they did that.
It just gets ridiculous.
It really does. Like, I don't want it to be another arrow to the knee where people are gonna have to make parody videos just cursing out
I don't
people.
think it's gonna be that big though.
But those are funny though, I have to admit.
Yeah, they are.
Videos of, like, people cursing out the arrow to the knees. Yeah. But I hope it doesn't get that crazy, because it was just ridiculous.
Like, I watch a pretty decent amount of YouTube videos every day, and, like, usually, like, stuff like that will pop up in the first comments.
Yeah.
Because people like it. It hasn't gotten to that point yet. It's not like it's everywhere, and there's multiple people making comments about it constantly. I haven't seen it as often. And I browse Reddit a lot. I don't even see it.
Yeah, I went on Reddit today. I didn't see anything at all about... There's, like, nothing about video games at all on Reddit today.
Let me look at the front page now. Yeah, there's nothing. Just pictures.
A couple dogs.
Yeah.
More dogs.
And anti-NSA shit.
Oh, that's another thing. Dom, are you going to get an Xbox One or PlayStation 4?
Still haven't decided. Now,
does the Xbox One NSA shit freak you out at all?
Kinda, sorta.
Like, you know about this, like, Microsoft.
Like, that's honestly, like, the only thing is the Kinect. That's what's holding me back right now. Like, is it really... But for me, it's going to be based on where MLG goes, because I know the majority of the tournaments, like MLG Anaheim right now, that's running on Xbox.
Yeah, well, I saw that, actually. Is Team Envy there or something like that?
Envy is there. Optic Gaming's there. I know Optic just won their first game.
Oh, really? I follow them on Twitter.
They actually just beat Team Envious.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't follow MLG.
I don't know if you, like, he was famous a
Ever
really
since
long
Black
time
Ops
ago.
2 came out, I've been really into it with League play.
Yeah.
It's been going by storm. They actually said this MLG Anaheim is has the most viewers live, like, actually in the arena in history.
That's pretty cool. I guess it's a big enough room now because it's gotten more popular. I don't know if you remember him. You know,
because of League play. Now there's actually a dedicated thing in Call of Duty for it. That's like the most. There's not. I was looking into MLG for, like, Halo and stuff. There really isn't that much, or like any other game really. It's mainly just Call of Duty.
Do you remember T Squared? Like, he was a kind of big, like, video game player.
Nah.
No.
He used to be big a couple of years ago, more with, I think, like, Halo 3, and, like,
YouTube or MLG.
He was MLG, I think, but he had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dom knows, like, Rooster Teeth, stuff like that, right? You know that.
Yeah. Everyone knows
that. How
that.
they have RTX happening, like, next week?
Yeah,
that's in Texas, right? We were just talking about that before too.
Yeah, it's in Texas. He's gonna be there as a sponsor for that On It stuff they talk about, and you get to play T Squared at RTX if you win a tournament that Onnit's having. And if you win the tournament, you get sent to RTX for free from wherever you are. And you get, I think, like a free 3-day pass. And the contest ends like the
That's
second.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
so I
really
entered
cool.
for that. It sounds pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, like I forgot MLG Anaheim was starting, so I looked at my Twitter feed before, and
It's like,
I'm following Astro and like all of the Optic team members and a bunch of other shit. Everything, it's just blowing up. Like it has been nonstop all day.
I think I'm following Astro, FaZe Apex, and they're talking about that stuff. FaZe Clan, I think it is.
Yeah, this is the biggest tournament so far, minus the one that happened a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
This is like this is the next big one. The last tournament when Optic Gaming won, they were third place and they still got $30,000 each.
Optic 22 minutes ago said it took game 1 against Envy.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I wanted to watch it, but
yeah. Let's get off this whole competitive gaming stuff.
yeah,
for
okay,
now.
let's.
Yeah. Okay,
Swap
so
over.
We can transition this into Dom's supercomputer.
oh yeah.
So, you don't like, well, it's not that you don't like Xbox One or PS4, but you do like PC.
Mainly just because it's always constant.
Alright,
Like
so,
how often console gaming changes and
Yeah.
how often PC gaming changes. PC gaming does change, but it escalates with the hardware. So if you keep your computer up to date, you'll be able to play all the nice games that are coming out. Xbox, you kind of just you buy it. Like it did last a while. The Xbox 360 PS3 saga, it lasted probably like a good 5-6 years. That whole
Xbox 360?
yeah, like that Xbox 360 and PS3, that era, it lasted a good 5-6 years.
No, it lasted more than that. Like I think
Yeah.
But it
like
came
7 or
out.
8.
It came out my summer freshman year, which is like 6 years ago.
the Xbox or the PS3?
Both, just that era.
The PS3 came out a year after the Xbox.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just talking about like that era in general.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Like
Of,
that
like-
generation of gaming.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
PC
that's
gaming is always like it's generally the same. It just increases slowly. It's not like
yeah.
you're stuck for 5-6 years until they decide, okay, we're gonna up the technology now and make it better.
See, the only thing I have against like PC gaming in that aspect is like the ecosystem for it is weird. Like I have a Steam account and I play like Team Fortress 2 on my Mac, but I don't have a PC. And I was
Right.
thinking about getting like the Piston or something like that, or just like a really powerful small PC for like $500. You know, get like a decent
Right.
hard drive, good motherboard, stuff like that. But like the ecosystem, it just is weird. Like Steam is good, but my friend Joe, he is really big into like League of Legends stuff like that, Dota 2, all that crap. Like I play League
Yeah.
of Legends too, but he's like into it, and he like has like he has Ventrilo, friggin' what is that? Razer made their own chat thing recently. He uses Skype for like game talk.
I actually have it, Razer comms, some shit like that.
Yeah, Razer Comms,
Yeah.
something like that. And like the ecosystem's weird for PC, where you download games on Steam, you can download whatever you want, and I like that aspect. Like once you download, you can download it to any computer you ever want. You can gift it to
Yeah,
people if you
and
want.
as long as you have the access to the account, you got
Yeah,
it. I like
it's
that.
really smart. But like I like Xbox Live, where the fact that it's like, oh, here's my group of friends. I can invite them to a party through this. I don't need to use external programs. I can invite them through the game I'm in. I could talk to them cross game. I could send messages. It's stuff like that where
It is a little bit more bulky to that aspect, but how I look at it is like, for example, one of my biggest likes about PC gaming over Xbox gaming. Well, I'll stick to strictly GTA 4.
Oh, where
And,
it
like,
has
that
like
whole
in-game
saga?
recording?
Hmm?
Where GTA 4 has like in-game recording, or
No, not even that. Like, well, whoever is really like interested in doing any kind of recording, they'll probably have some type of capture card or something
yeah, I have one.
to record. Yeah, I have one too. I have the HD PVR too.
I have a Game Capture HD.
Right. Okay.
I'm left out here.
Yeah, come on.
Well, anyway, GTA 4 on Xbox or console, we'll just say for argument's sake, when you buy it, minus DLC, that's pretty much it. You can't do anything with it. You can play the story. You can do maybe the online shit. That's about it. On PC, it's legal and it's supported to completely modify it.
That's okay. So you're into like not like hacking games, but modifying like mods for like games like Minecraft.
Yeah,
update
it
the game
enhances
your
the
own way,
experience, and
personalize
it makes it so much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what keeps games like Minecraft alive. Like after they've been out for like a while now, it's that the developers support mods. Well, they don't really support it fully, but they
Minecraft fully supports the mods. When you open it in PC, it literally says mods and textures right there.
Yeah, you can change
yeah,
the textures. You can change stuff like Crysis 3.
GTA also supports it 100%.
Yeah,
because you still have to pay for it. It's just okay. Now you're able to do this with it.
Yeah.
Like when I go to GTA on Steam right now, it's gonna show like top mods for that are out for it right now.
But like the developers of Minecraft, they encourage mods, and sometimes they even incorporate mods into updates.
Right.
And that's the thing that keeps the game alive.
Like they keep tying in other people's ideas to make
Yes.
the game better in general.
It's to add the community. That's the whole basis of Minecraft is the community game.
Yeah, I mean, like I like Minecraft. It's one of my the games I play the most on my laptop. I guess kind of on my laptop, but on my Xbox, and it's really fun. Like I play with like Joe Russo and like Peter Schiff sometimes, and Conklin if he's on. But like,
You should get a server.
that's expensive.
Not really. I run it off of my internet. I have
Really?
a
Run your own
server set
server?
up.
I used to, but it was terrible.
It's easy. You set it up with Hamachi, and then you have everyone connect to that server. You could support like 5 people, or you could just pay extra to allow more people onto your virtual private network.
Yeah,
And then all they have to do is enter in your It gives you like an ID type thing. You enter that in multiplayer, and it allows you to connect.
that's pretty sweet. Like I was thinking about I was watching a video. It was some guy on I think it was Twitch, where he was trying to run a server, and he was like looking at prices, and it was like $50 for a month for sure.
That's if like you want to like keep it up 24/7 and
and you want to have like a 24-person, 64 people kind of
Mine, it was. I mean, my internet's pretty bad, so it wasn't that good. But I did through port forwarding on my router,
thing. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
and I just, it was a really simple server. It was only like a few people.
Quick thing, Ricky, what do you know? Like your data speeds, like megabits up and down, or no?
Not at the moment. Why?
No, I'm just like asking, like, because I don't know how like your faster internet was to run a server. Dom, do you know yours?
I'm gonna look at it right now because it fluctuates.
Oh, you
Because
using like
Fios is
Ookla
always
speed
like
test or something?
You know how Fios is? Yeah, I'm using speed test.
Yeah. Okay. You could do that too, Ricky. Like if you go on, look up
Speedtest.net.
speedtest.net. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay, let's see what mine is. .net. Enter. Speed test. Beefcake. Like I just want to know because like if you said you guys were running servers, and I mean if I do get a PC, I would like to do something like that. Then.
Well, right now, I'm using. Why the hell is my alarm going off?
I hear it.
All right.
Time to masturbate, Dom. 12 a.m.
Okay, now it's strange.
What are you guys getting?
My download is 22.27, and my upload is 26.22.
Nice. My download is
Well,
33.7, and my upload's 33.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, I got Fios, so like that shit's like.
Yeah,
insane.
same.
My ping is 8.
My ping is 25.
Yeah. And like
Fios
since,
is 5. I remember when
Mine's
Fios
19.
started being released in this area,
yeah,
everyone was getting it.
yeah, it's really
It's literally like
I
destroying.
I don't want to talk about mine.
what was
Nah,
yours
they'll
like
let
5
you.
and 1? Anyway, what do you call it? Like Fios is good.
I don't want to talk about mine.
The thing I'm waiting for is Google Fiber because that's like a terabyte.
Yes.
Or like
Yeah, that's what I heard too. But that's gonna take a long time.
terabit. I don't know.
Because don't they need to rerun cables for that? Do
Yeah.
everything?
They're
Because
just testing it.
they never had a line before, so
Yeah.
Fios had a line, and they've been working on it for a long time.
I think they ran it to Austin, Texas recently. Like that's what the Rooster Teeth guys were talking about.
Yeah.
I was getting Google Fiber by them.
cool.
That's pretty cool. But they wouldn't do it by New York because they need so many.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't do that immediately. Like if it works out, they'll do it by like bring it here. But because there's so many people, it'd be strenuous on them to like.
It would
actually
take a
wire it
long,
all.
long time.
Okay, so Ricky, what were your speeds?
I'm slow.
Ricky,
What?
what was your speeds?
What?
What was your speed?
I don't want to talk
Gotta
about
go
it.
fast, Ricky.
They're bad.
It's not that bad. I had 5 megabits download speeds and 1 megabit upload before.
Mine
I
are
had files.
bad.
Why? What are yours?
I don't
Before I
want to
got
talk about it.
before I got FiOS, mine was 1.5 up,
I have Time Warner.
0.2 down.
Dude, I used to try and make.
I'm sorry, reverse that.
Oh, like yeah.
backward.
I was
I
gonna
said
say,
it
usually
backwards. I said it backwards.
yeah. Like
Hold on, I exited out. I'm gonna do.
I used to have I used to put YouTube videos up like that were like 2 or 3 minutes long. And they were like 720p, and it would take my computer literally like 9-10 hours to upload it, and I had to leave it on. It would always fail, and it was really annoying. And now that I have FiOS, like I uploaded one of the same videos that it took like 10 hours I could never upload, and it uploaded it in 4 minutes. Like my upload speeds were 60 times faster than they used to be because I had like a 0.5 upload speed, and then I have 30. Like the increase was
Right.
like
I still have Time Warner.
ridiculous. I used to have Time Warner, and it sucked. I was paying like $200 a month for internet
Yeah,
and
my Switch.
cable from them, and now I pay $100 a month for
Yeah, that's what I have.
FiOS cable, like FiOS.
The triple thing, right?
Yeah, I have their phone.
That's like everyone's
Alright,
it's
I'm
such
running-
a good deal.
It's a really cheap. I save $100 a month.
I
Down
can tell-
1.22.
I can tell you're running
Upload
your
is
videos with this
0.78.
Ah, Ricky, you got to get with the times. No, dude, it works fine for you. Like the only
Yeah,
reason
I
it
mean, I
wouldn't
don't
work for
really
me
do
is because
much,
I have
so-
so many wireless devices.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
I'm
have my
hard-
laptop, my Xbox, my phone. Well, you have all that stuff too, but like I have like another phone, another laptop, my 3DS, I have like a lot of things that connect to the internet, my Wii and shit like that. Like it all bogs it down, especially when my brother plays like computer games on his laptop, which is another one. Well, my old laptop.
That's why I don't use wireless. How I have it set up is I have my computer and Xbox hardwired to a router that I made a switch underneath my desk, and then that runs to the main router.
See, I would do that, but my room is literally like 30.
Yeah, I remember watching
40.
one of your videos where you're talking about that.
Yeah, my room's like too far from my router to do that. Like I'd have to run a
Yeah.
wire through my dining room.
I had to run a 50-foot Ethernet cable to do it. It took
Yeah.
me. I already had it running here previously,
Yeah.
so
I went to your house like once. Is your computer still in
Yeah.
the same spot?
no, my computer's in my room now
Okay.
because I have a triple monitor set up, and yeah,
Dude, what kind of monitors you got?
I use 24-inch TVs as my monitor, but
I
I
have
want to get
24-inch monitor.
Crazy.
BenQ gaming monitor.
Oh, I saw those, like the
24-inch
23-inch.
They have a 24-inch model,
Oh, okay.
and then stick that in the middle, and then have the two 24-inch TVs on the side.
I was gonna get that actually, like the BenQ, but I decided to get an Asus instead because I had a gift card from. I was gonna get a Dell monitor, but like right now I have an Asus. It's 60 hertz, which isn't too bad. It's decent for now, and it's 1080p, and it has an HDMI, a DVI, a VGA, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's really clear. I don't know.
Well,
Okay,
right
wait.
now, like for the games I'm playing right now, and I
Yeah.
don't play Call of Duty that competitively yet, I don't need the one MS response time right now.
Oh,
I'm
mine's
fine the
2
way it is.
milliseconds. That's what I was gonna say. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
still pretty. That's still decent.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna get the only reason I was thinking about like 2 millisecond response times is because when the Xbox One comes out, it's gonna have like 60 frames a second, so it's gonna need a faster
Yeah.
refresh. So I mean, it's not gonna need 2 milliseconds, but it's not gonna hurt it either.
Yeah.
Plus, I had a gift card to B&H, so I saved a shit ton of money on this monitor. Okay, let's get off all this tech talk and let's get back to Iron
Alright.
Man 3 because you don't understand it, right, Dom?
Apparently, I don't.
Yes, because Dom said to me today he has problems with the ending. Would you like to explain that?
Because I was confused. Like, okay, how if it looked, they made it seem like he got rid of all his suits, even though I know he couldn't have because he's got to be in Avengers 2. Somehow.
Well, he get rid of his suits,
Alright.
and then like in the meantime, he's not doing anything, and then his suits like he could rebuild them, make like new.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So
But
he won't
like,
build as many. Though.
that sounded too vague. for me.
Like, I don't know what the time frame is between like Iron Man, Iron Man 3 and like the Avengers, but like
I want to say maybe 6 months.
see, but in 6 months he made like 40 fucking suits. Like what's
He also never slept.
yeah, I guess that
Jarvis
makes
even
sense,
said
but,
you've been like 72 hours without sleep.
yeah, I
He
guess.
spent all his time in the workshop building suits.
Building his army.
Yeah, like that's another thing. Like he could have had, like I don't understand. The doors couldn't open. He couldn't have like had the Iron Men just fucking blast the door open. Like could have prevented this whole thing from happening.
From what do you mean?
Okay, like the doors to his vault were sealed shut by the house being blown up.
Yeah.
He could have had the Iron Man burst out of that whilst he was hunting the Mandarin and just have all the Iron Men surround the fucking house.
Well, it wasn't really the end battle yet, though.
Yeah, I know, but I know, like, you know, they had to do it for plot reasons. Like, they wouldn't have had an ending then if they did that.
Yeah.
But, like, there's some,
logically, there's a lot of things that could have been different, but...
Yeah, like, it doesn't make too much sense, like, some of the stuff they did. That's all.
But, the ending, for me, was actually pretty good. But the whole point of it was to, show, like, even without his suits, he, you know, is still a superhero, and he shows that, like... What?
Even without his suits, he's Iron Man.
Yeah, he's Batman.
I'm Batman. Like, even without his suits, he's Iron Man. I guess that makes sense, but then he got the frickin' shrapnel removed from his chest. Like,
yeah, like, that's what I was, like, saying. Like, is he quitting now, or...
No.
What?
It made it seem like he's quitting. He just didn't want to have the shrapnel in his chest, that every time he removed the magnet from his chest, he dies almost.
He picks up the screwdriver. That's like the whole symbol that he's going to continue.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, they left it open, so...
And it says at the end of the credits, Tony Stark will
return in Avengers 2. Yeah, I saw that.
And Robert Downey signed on for 2 more movies, so that'll be Avengers 2 and 3. I don't think they're going to make an Iron Man 4.
I think they're going to do Avengers 2 and then the Hank Pym stuff.
Ant-Man,
yeah. Ant-Man and Wasp, and then they're just going to do Avengers 3.
They might do like a Cap 3 or a Thor 3.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I think they could do Captain America 2.
Captain America might have a third one. I don't think Thor's going to have a third one in his future. Like, they don't have that much to write about.
Oh, they might do Hulk 2.
Well, I mean, Hulk 1.
No, 2. It would be a sequel to the 2008 one.
Yeah, I guess if they consider that.
That's considered in the cinematic universe.
Okay, so I guess then that'll be Hulk 2. That makes sense. Like, they would do Avengers 2, Hulk 2.
No, Ant-Man comes out. It's the first movie in Phase 3, they said.
So Avengers 2, Ant-Man, Hulk.
2.
Then maybe, I don't know, whoever else they're going to time, maybe, like, they bring Spider-Man in. I don't know. I could see that, possibly. Maybe Wolverine. Wasn't he part of the Avengers?
Yeah, but it's different production companies.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Dom, what didn't you understand again? You said that like
it just seemed like they made it look like I understand the whole thing with him picking up the screwdriver. Like, okay, he's gonna continue, but I don't know, it's just very.
It seemed convoluted, like you didn't understand.
Yeah.
It. Okay, I could see that.
Still better than the ending to Dark Knight Rises.
I watched it the other day and I still enjoyed it.
Mimosas.
Every time I watch that movie, it gets worse.
Every time it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like in the theater, I literally like shouted a little bit when I was like, as soon as he crawled out and then he was backing, like when they went back to Gotham and they showed him, they was like, how'd he get there? And then like I realized I was yelling in a movie theater, so I stopped talking.
Yeah, like there was a lot of like empty
plot points.
Yeah.
See, the thing with Dark Knight Rises is every time you watch it, it gets worse. But the thing with Avengers and like the cinematic universe, every time you watch it, well, for me personally, it gets better.
Does it get better, Ricky?
It does.
That was kind of a gay joke. You didn't catch that.
The movie does exceed in excellence for viewing purposes.
I think Avengers, like a lot of people underestimated because of, like Thor and Captain America, where they were.
I really
silly.
liked Captain America though.
I liked Thor. Like a lot of people hated it.
Thor was really good too.
Thor was good.
I thought it was pretty good. Like a lot of
people. It was just
like,
underrated because you have Iron Man, of such an actor as Robert Downey Jr. They were expecting such high hopes like that, and then they see like these guys that they never heard of before in these other two movies. They did just get a much hype.
Yeah.
Like
I
when
guess.
Iron Man
Well, I
came
mean,
out, it
Chris
had so
Evans
much
was in a
hype and it
lot.
was so good that when the second one came out, it just exploded.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can understand, like, like not knowing about the Thor guy, but Chris Evans was in a lot. Chris Evans wasn't he
Human
Johnny
Torch.
Storm?
Yeah, in Fantastic Four.
He was Johnny Storm. He was in Scott Pilgrim. He was in a lot of big movies.
But Iron Man wasn't really that popular when the movie came out. Like its comics were like doing terribly. Like the character
No, but
was,
when
like,
the
not
movie
popular.
itself came out.
Yes, when it came out, the whole Iron Man fan base exploded.
Yeah, like to me, if they had a different actor besides Robert Downey Jr., I don't think it would have done as well.
No, Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark for me.
He actually stays like in character until the DVD is released of the movie.
It's because he's probably just naturally like that.
He's such a flamboyant person, like a show-offy kind of guy almost.
Yeah, that's like his natural character.
Like he can be a dick. Like that's the thing.
He used to be when he was on like drugs, when he was a junkie. Like he used to be Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like
without the computers
before
everywhere.
He got sober. Besides like the whole like technology genius part, like that kind of was like Tony Stark's side, and I think that's where Robert Downey Jr. like pulls it from.
Yeah, I can see that.
From like his past experiences.
Whoa. Okay, so Dom, question: you have 3 monitors,
right?
Do you play games on all 3, or do you like?
If I don't have
ones.
I only have a GTX 660 in my thing right now, so I can't do crazy stuff like that. I plan on running dual GTX 660s and SLI eventually.
Yeah.
But I'll show you a picture of it. But how I have it set up is I have a monitor in front of me, a monitor directly on the right, that kind of like in a panoramic thing, and then I have a third monitor that's like really off to the side in the corner of my desk because it can't mount on the wall or anything.
Yeah, I have 2 monitors just because like
it makes editing easier. And
yeah, I have a laptop and I could like close and do like clamshell mode.
Yeah.
And I just
I
put
rarely
it in, like,
even use the third monitor. Half the times I leave the third monitor off because I don't need it.
I actually just got like a new HDMI cable because I only have one, and I'm using it to connect my. I need 2 HDMI cables to use my my capture card.
Yeah, same. You have to have one going into it, and then you have to have one going out to the TV.
Plus, I'm getting a new Xbox soon, so hopefully.
Oh yeah, the Machinima one.
Yeah.
I was like, "You're gonna buy another one," but I forgot about it.
Yeah.
How are you getting the Machinima one?
I won it in a contest. You like the picture? You didn't remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
That was
they gave a lot of those to people. I know C-Niners and Hutch got one.
Yeah, those were the only videos I saw of them. I looked them up. And it's really cool.
All the directors made one.
Wait, what?
Yeah. All the directors made videos.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a couple of like maybe
it's like a sponsorship
videos.
type thing, really.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I mean, there are their bosses.
Martin
so.
got
yeah,
one too.
so
I don't know if you know about that.
A lot of people got one.
Yeah, and it's really cool. It's like if you're a big guy on Machinima, they just sent you a free Xbox, which is pretty cool.
I think it was all the people that were featured on the app.
Yeah,
got it one. Well,
which
they like did a promo video.
Yeah,
there is like I don't know if you guys know about it. There is this whole history between Mr. Stark, not Stark, C-Niners and Hutch with Machinima. It's like this really overlong, extended story in the whole history that happened like the last 8 years when Machinima couldn't pay Hutch, C-Niners, and Stark enough money. They were making a lot more off their private channels on YouTube.
Yeah.
And now YouTube like dumbed it down, so a lot of people don't make as much money from ad revenue. So, yeah. I don't know the exact story, but it's just this big long thing.
It's still a lot of money. Like the popular YouTubers, they are
like I know PewDiePie just hit 10 million.
I don't like that fucking guy.
I don't like him either. I don't find him funny at all.
It seems like you gave a 10-year-old 20 like fucking pixie sticks and then just told him to go record him to play with his dick, and that's what happened.
Like, and the fans too. Like they started the whole fan war. Like his fans, you know how people said, like you're copying this YouTuber. Remember that went on for a little while.
The whole thing. It's like that wasn't yours. He did this first.
Yeah, his fan base actually started that.
Whenever a new game comes out, pretty much whoever puts the gameplay out first, and I know PewDiePie did for The Last of Us, because there's this other the other two gaming channels I follow that do things like that. There's Toby Games and Olga K Games. They do like all the mainstream gaming.
Yeah.
They didn't come out with it till like 2 or 3 days after PewDiePie released his first episode already.
See, that makes no sense. Like, if you're gonna do like a playthrough of a game, that's not copying someone's fucking video because so many people play.
I mean, that died down. That died down really.
What a lot of it started out with, I know, between Tobuscus and PewDiePie,
and Nova.
Right, and when he did the Happy Wheels thing, I know PewDiePie started it. Then everyone else started like copying it, but they all do like their own spin on
actually, Nova started Happy Wheels, and then
he started it.
My brother plays that shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck it is. It looks like a weird ragdoll.
It's a Flash game.
It is.
It's a Flash game.
Okay.
And you just gotta go through like mazes and puzzles and shit like that.
It
is a fun game, but it's.
Yeah, the guy Nova actually had to stop playing it because of the whole fan war thing. Like, he actually was like the first person to play that game, but he never said like.
Yeah.
I mean, the creator does. No, the creator does like contribute most of the game's like popularity to him.
Yeah.
But he had to actually stop playing that because so many PewDiePie fans were going crazy.
I didn't even know how to pronounce that fucking name. Like, I was gonna bring it up. I was like, PewDiePie. I don't know. The guy acts like
that's what I thought it was. He does.
I mean,
I heard him on Facebook, and I was like, all right, this guy might be funny. I looked him up, and I'm just watching the video, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
There's another one that I just thought of I'm surprised that there isn't anything over with Minecraft. How many YouTubers do you know that do, well, the big YouTubers, how many of them actually, why is my computer yelling at me? Okay. How many people actually play Minecraft and like make videos on it and shit like that? Just think of all the really big channels that do it.
Rooster Teeth is probably one of the most popular. Then there's also
they play the Xbox
Captain
version.
Sparkles.
Yeah, he's popular.
With games like that, there's just so much you can do that even though it's the same game, it's all going to be original content.
There's always a different spin on it.
I literally just looked up like a fucking PewDiePie video, and the first 4 seconds make me want to punch myself in the dick. Like, I fucked a duck, and I'm like, nope, done, paused, that's it. Couldn't take it.
I know, like, it's like kind of just over exaggerated. Like, I honestly don't think he's real. Like,
no, that's not how he actually is.
No,
it's all like his YouTube personality. But I mean, like, sometimes that could be like I'm like, you guys know me personally, and like sometimes that could be like a bit like silly or like eccentric. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yeah,
like, I could get like stupid. I guess I could act stupid. Oh shit! Who's this? Dom, you're in here again?
Oh, it's Dom's evil clone.
Dom,
I got kicked out.
Oh, it says you're still in here. That's weird. Weird.
Oh, you muted yourself. Oh, you left.
Dom.
Dom.
Touch my butt, Dom.
2 Doms joined. Dom muted the other Dom, and then the second Dom left. Yeah.
So
now we're here with the first
right
Dom.
now.
All right.
With that whole PewDiePie thing, like I can, if the guy's doing that as a career, congrats to him. It's hard to do what he's doing, and he does it well, I guess, for people. I just don't like it personally.
Yeah,
That's all.
I have to admit, like building a YouTube channel. All right, you back? Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, that was weird. Okay, and my camera's back.
Left.
All right. I mean, building a YouTube channel as fast
Dom,
as
you got some pecs going. Oh yeah. Oh shit, that's a fucking sick mic. Holy crap.
I love this thing, dude.
What is that?
It's
Audio Technica.
I was just gonna fucking call
Send me the link.
I'll look it up right now for you. It's awesome.
Dude, what do? You have a fucking boom stand and everything.
No, the mic itself is 50, the boom stand is 30.
My mic was like 150.
How good is that mic?
Mine or his?
How does it sound?
Wait, mine or his?
What?
Who's
Dom?
Mic? Dom's mic or my mic?
Yeah, Dom.
Dom's mic's pretty good.
How does it sound?
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna really notice it though over a video chat. Like,
the quality is never.
No, but when I do
obviously, but it's
live
not
commentary, you notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this mic is pretty fucking clear. Like it's.
No,
meant for, like,
I could definitely
cameras.
hear it. There is definitely.
I feel bad
difference.
for people listening though, because they have no idea what we're talking about. Dom has a whole boom mic set up.
Yeah, with a pop fucking screen. I have just my I do video camera shit. So that's why my camera, like I'm using a Rode Video Mic Pro, which is a mic that's supposed to go on top of a DSLR that you point at a person. And whenever I plug it into my computer, the gain goes really low on it, so I have to plug in and have to talk really close, but it makes everything a lot clearer sounding. But like mine's on like a heavy fucking tripod. Like, Dom, look at this.
I can see that you have. It's like gigantic.
It's literally on a fucking Manfrotto tripod. Before I bought an adapter, I used to have my DSLR on top of the tripod too. Dom, how are you joining twice? What is this?
Chrome keeps freaking crashing. I'm probably gonna switch over to like something else.
Okay. Oh, I gotta wrap my mic again.
Oh, we were talking about PewDiePie. Yeah, like he did build his channel pretty fast, and it is pretty it's pretty cool how he was able to do that. But like for me personally, I don't really find it too entertaining.
Like, I mean, I've mentioned them like a shit ton already in the videos or the podcast, whatever you want to call this, like Rooster Teeth. But like, I was a subscriber from like when they were at like 2 million. Like, I didn't know about them from the start. I knew about Red vs. Blue, but I never subscribed to them and that kind of thing. And then within, I'd say like the last year, they've started getting like exponential growth. They had like 4 million subscribers. Now they're at 5 million. They were at 5 million a month ago, and now they're at like 5,500,000 subscribers, and it's like going crazy fast. Like it's like a rapid growth because they're so popular now. Their popularity is just spreading because so many people know about them. I don't think Dom's here again.
Dom, is this your evil clone?
Oh no, Dom's out again. Okay, so for those who don't know, Dom's diddling his pippy, and he has to keep logging out. But Dom has a crazy mic setup. Like, I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, he showed me it in when we were hanging out today.
We gotta hang out. Like we never like see each other.
We were at a job.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Well, I don't know how else to call it. And he has it like tucked onto his desk, and it's like it's a boom mic, and it like hangs over. He said he'll send me the link.
Like one of the Rooster Teeth setups. That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like I need a pop screen for this, but I'm not gonna buy another mic. But I might buy one of those stands. Like, that was cool.
Mine is like duct taped on still.
Like, I need to just get like a small tripod I could sit on my desk and then I could talk into. Like, that's all I need. Like a $10 tripod.
I have to show you this. Hold on.
For those of you not watching the video, because there's no video, Ricky is slowly lifting up his shirt and pointing at his nipple.
I am. Oh, you lost it.
Go back, Ricky. Go back.
It's a Walking Dead meme. It's a pun. You know Christopher Walken?
So guys, I was telling you about the zombies, and turns out that
I literally took a cast picture and just put his face over everyone. It's all different pictures of Christopher Walken. I'm gonna edit The Walking Dead, darn it.
The zombies are taking over the country.
Gotta get rid of them.
You gotta get rid. Well, if it isn't Dom,
am I good?
Yeah, the impressions are getting real good, guys.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
We're all
I see
Christopher
that Assassin's Creed
Walken.
flag in the background.
What?
I see that Assassin's Creed flag in the background.
Yep. Got it from when I pre-ordered it.
Did you get that for pre-ordering the game?
No, not pre-ordering. Well, I pre-ordered the limited edition one.
It came with the flag?
Yeah.
Did you get one of these, Dom, huh?
Is that a legit one?
Hold on. Oh, mine's in the shop. I was going to get mine, but...
I flipped out a hidden blade I bought.
I actually made my own. And like Vinny, he bought his at GameStop.
Well, yeah, because like it looks pretty sweet. I mean, I wasn't going to pass it up for like $30. It costs less than the raw supplies I would have to buy.
Yeah.
I actually built my own, but I was working on it, so it's not in my room right now. So.
Dom, I think, looks the most like Desmond, ironically. Like, we used to call him Desmond, like, in fucking high school. Oh, God. I don't know how to get this off me now. There we go.
That's a problem.
His hidden blade is stuck.
I never know how to use Velcro. It fucking messes with me. Ah! Woo!
So, Dom, what were we talking about when you got cut off?
I don't even remember.
All right. Well, we were talking kind of about like how channels are able to grow pretty fast.
Do you still use your channel, Dom? Like, I don't know what your YouTube channel is.
Because, long story short, I shut it down because Kevin found it.
Who?
Kevin Chun.
Oh, oh yeah, I remember
what you
that.
guys
And
did
then he
last
showed it to
time?
everyone.
Yeah.
And then Conklin made it.
And I kept getting voicemails from you guys.
I remember that. He's like, Dom, we need another Modern Warfare 2 video. Oh man, that was fun.
The channel is still there. I just haven't the videos are on private.
Yeah, I have some
I just
videos
haven't
that are
had
on
the
private
time.
now. Cause like I'm trying to like do stuff with my channel, like make more gaming related. So I like privatized all those
I actually
benchmark
have
videos I had.
We should
I don't
do
know if you
a
would
gaming
know
special.
I don't know if you would know of him, but have you ever heard? He does mainly World of Warcraft shit. Have you ever heard of Swifty? Or has his name, because his name is kind of thrown around a little bit.
Yeah, I've heard of him before.
He has a gaming house down in Florida, and I have an all-week paid expense trip there next summer.
Jesus Christ!
That's
So-
crazy.
Wait, where is his thing?
It's in Florida.
Dude, if you're in Florida, why not take like the 3-hour drive and go visit the Rooster Teeth like guys?
Texas.
Like what?
Because
What
I
week
can't
is
rent a
it?
car. I haven't. I don't know exactly when yet. I just estimate around next summer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like if it's like in July, dude, try and get to RTX. That shit looks crazy.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is
I
it
wanna
sold
go.
out already?
Huh?
Yeah, RTX sold out a couple days ago.
Comic Con is getting there. New York Comic Con.
Let me see how many if there's any tickets left.
There
When
should
is
be.
Yeah, I don't see why there wouldn't be.
October. Vinny, do you know the dates?
God, I gotta pause. PewDiePie is being annoying. New York Comic
You had him
Con.
up?
I reopened a YouTube page and it brought it back up again.
Oh,
Um,
I'm just.
well,
doing
Comic Con's
some
the 10th through
editing on my-
13th this year. Buy tickets. Thursday through Friday, Thursday through Sundays are still available. So that's pretty good, I guess.
Wait, Saturday sold out?
No, all of them are still available. I freeze.
How much are they?
Thursday is 30, Friday is 40, Saturday is 50, and Sunday is 40.
So you have to buy like a ticket for each day, or you could get pass for
Yeah.
all
You could
five.
have got
or-
all 4.
They sold
but
out.
They go in sale they went on sale back in like May.
Yeah, they
That's
sold
when I
out
got
already.
mine. Like a
Did
4-day
it release,
pass is
like-
only $90.
Well, I definitely want to go next year.
Dude, you can still get honestly the best days to go are just Thursday and Friday. It's
Yeah.
like the least crowded and shit like that. I'm planning on meeting the Rooster Teeth guys there. Fuck, I'm psyched
I
for
will
that.
definitely be tagging along with you guys when we go.
Yeah, Ricky goes every year and I see him there. So
Sounds like a plan.
I'm always walking around.
Let me close out buy tickets.
I'm in the IGN theater half the time.
Yeah, Ricky always goes to the panels and stuff. I just walk around the store area and play games.
One thing that I definitely want to do, it's on my bucket list, is go to E3 somehow.
You got to be like big for that kind of thing, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's on my
We're
bucket
really
list.
lucky, like either one.
Yeah.
Let's
Like if
get
I
this,
had to pay $500 for 2 days, I would do it.
Dude, E3 tickets cost like $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would still pay.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to go to E3, but I'd only want to go in a year they announce consoles. Like it seems like the only time it'd be worth it to go.
Last year was pretty good when they announced Watch Dogs.
Yeah, but the game didn't come out, and they had Watch Dogs again this E3, so it's not like you missed anything.
No, but it's just like because everyone thought that it was kind of ending with Assassin's Creed 3, and then Ubisoft
Yeah.
pulls this game out of nowhere.
It's kind of like how what was that? Whatever is whatever company's making the Division. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that game?
I know, I heard of it.
It's like a survival open world game based in New York City. And it's really
why we're
freaking
just talking
sweet
about
looking.
this.
I forgot who makes it. I think it might be gotta see. It might be Ubisoft.
Ubisoft's been making a lot of really popular titles in the last couple of years.
Yeah, the Division is Ubisoft.
Another
So I
great
guess,
game.
it's the same thing where they kind of had like all this, Assassin's Creed stuff, which actually their Assassin's Creed thing didn't run too smoothly. It kind of froze and they stopped it like during the stream.
Because they know Assassin's Creed is going to start.
Yeah.
It's gonna end soon. It's gonna have to. 'Cause
Actually, they said they're going to try and give like all their offices like their own Assassin's Creed game
Yeah.
or something like that.
I think they confirmed 2 more Assassin's Creed games.
That seems like it's going to get way outdated. Like I don't even
Yeah.
know if we're
Yeah,
getting
like
Halo
after-
5.
Like,
it
I
seems too
get
much.
same thing. I ain't getting Halo 5 either.
I'm looking
like,
forward to the
only reason why I'm
Division.
getting Assassin's Creed 4 is to give it a shot. Assassin's Creed 3 was fun.
It was fun, but it didn't.
I like the
Assassin's Creed
combat system
Brotherhood
in
and
it.
Revelations were the best, in my opinion.
They were, yeah, those two.
3 wasn't as good as 2, though. Like, to
No,
me.
I
No,
think
it
for
wasn't.
me, Brotherhood was the best game.
Brotherhood was the funnest. It had the most to do. You could level your assassins more. It focused
Yeah.
on that.
Revelations
one
was
is-
the worst.
It's like you could level your ranch. You can get some nice lumber if you help these 2 fighting Irish guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If you beat them in a game of
If you beat up the Irishmen beating up
bocce ball.
each other, they love you.
yeah,
I just really like the storyline for Assassin's Creed
The
3.
story made sense. That was
yes.
That's the
like
only reason why
to get 4.
That's the only reason why I'm giving 4 a chance is because of the storyline, because it
to
was so
find out what
good.
happened to Hatham's father.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Even though they already released a comic based on Hatham's father.
You know what, Ricky? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
So, and it was revealed how he dies.
Hatham or his father?
Hatham's father, Edward.
Edward Kenway.
Edward Kenway.
Oh. Ba-ba-da-da-da-do. Like, so Dom, you've never been to Comic-Con before?
nope.
Ah.
I've never been to anything like that.
It's pretty fun. I went to my first one like 2 years ago. This will be my 3rd one. Ricky's going to be his 4th. It's pretty fun there, honestly. It's like something to look forward to, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, school starts and then it's like, oh, fuck, but I got to go to Comic-Con, so it's worth it. That kind of thing.
Yeah,
for me.
right.
Got a lot of cool shit there. A lot of cool shit.
I'm getting stuff done during this podcast, by the way. I'm working here.
Oh, okay. Big boy Ricky.
Yeah.
Like, they sell, like, bala songs and, like, katanas. You know, anything custom. Also, I went to Pennsylvania and I had, like, a thing called, like, it's called a browsery. It's like a silent auction where, like, there's just, like, cards written and you write a price you're willing to pay for an item. And there's a PlayStation 2 there for $6 with 2 controllers. So I was like, huh?
Which one? The old one or new one? The slim
not
or
the slim, the original,
the
which
fat
isn't
boy?
that bad. Like $6 for a PlayStation 2. I put like my maximum would be up to 25. So I mean, even $25 for a PS2 and 2 controllers, which sell for like $40 now anyway. I feel like that was a good deal.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually never had a PlayStation 2. I always like bummed it off friends and stuff like that. I had a PlayStation. My parents bought me a PlayStation 1 the day the PS2 came out. I was like, okay.
Is this the right one?
I went
bought you the
to this restaurant, I was
Xbox
like,
One.
oh, they had this, like the PlayStation 2.
We bought
I'm
you
like,
the
that's gonna be
Xbox One.
big.
Is this right?
I thought one would be better, you know.
No, so many kids are going to get screwed over for Christmas because their parents are going to buy the wrong Xbox.
Yeah,
They're going to look up Xbox One.
Yeah.
They're going to buy them the original Xbox.
They want an Xbox. You know, the one Xbox, the first one.
Xbox One.
My parents brought me to a Toys R Us, and I was like, oh, the PlayStation, the new one came out, and they're like, okay, we'll look at it. And then we came back like a month later, and I was like, oh, can I get it? Maybe, you know, for my birthday. So like around my birthday, we went back again like a 3rd time. And they're like, so you want this one? I was like, no, that's the PlayStation 1. I want the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 1's old, and they're not making games for it anymore. And my parents were like, oh, but it's a lot cheaper. I was like, okay. So I have a
don't need new
PlayStation 1.
games.
I play like Tekken on it. That's the only game I had for Tekken 2.
MLG update. Optic Gaming just got their ass kicked 0-6 in Search and Destroy.
Jesus. Like I can understand like professional gaming, but I can never be like that like high of a level in it. Like I'm good at Black Ops.
That's just nuts.
Like I can go like, you know, like I don't
really play that much anymore.
I don't
so.
play like objective game types. I play like just like kill confirm just to pass the time. And I'll get like a good game once in a while where I go like 72-10 or something like that. But
I
that's
had
the
one
best I'll
really
ever
good
do.
game in League Play in the championship series. It was Hardpoint, and I went like 21-7.
Yeah. That's really
Hardpoint's fun.
It's hard to go like a high KD and not like kill like not a search and destroy because you only get 1 life in that.
Yeah.
But like stuff like demolition, it's hard to do well because so many people camp in so many areas.
Yeah.
It really
But like
takes
when
time.
it comes to Hardpoint is camping.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
what
have
it's
to go
designed to
stand
be.
here, camp, wait.
Yeah, really. But you gotta have a good team with you because you can't like camp that whole area by yourself because in
No.
MLG everyone kind of like organizes somewhat and
Yeah.
they all go at the same time.
Do you still
'Cause even
play
if you get-
Xbox, Dom, or no?
Yeah, I play not often, but
No. You more
like the
like a
last-
PC gamer kind of thing?
like the last couple of weeks, I'm assuming you know everything that's been going on. Yeah, it's been hectic.
Why? What's going on?
I'd rather, not say it on camera or on recording.
Okay.
Next topic.
Okay.
Next topic.
No
No
further
further
talk about your
questions.
computer?
Well, after we finish recording this, I guess you could tell me. I don't know what's
Yes.
going on really. So,
All right.
other than undisclosed stuff, anything you guys want to talk about more, or do you want to end the video? I mean, I'm at 1 hour and 20 now.
Oh,
So we
I
can keep
forgot
going
to tell a
from-
story last time at Comic-Con.
You or me?
Comic-Con story.
Which one?
About Mini-Me from Austin Powers.
You met him?
No, I saw him there.
Oh, Vern Troyer?
Yeah. So I went. He was doing a signing at some booth, and I saw him. And you think he would be bigger in real life?
No, the man
He's
was only like
actually
a foot and a
smaller.
half tall.
He was smaller in real life. I
He's
saw
only
him.
like this big.
Yeah, I saw him, and I was like,
You
I was just
expect
so
him to be at
shocked.
least like 3 feet tall, and you think
yeah,
they're,
because
like,
I thought like maybe they made him look smaller, as a joke in the movies, but they
Yeah.
made him look taller.
I didn't think he was that short either. And then there was that show like Celebrity House or whatever it was, and there was like I watched one season where Vanilla Ice was on it, and I was like, oh, Vanilla Ice, I love Ice Ice Baby. So I watched this like that season. And then the next season they had Vern Troyer on it, which is the guy that plays Mini-Me, and he's literally like, I don't know who this
crazy.
actress was. There was a tall female actress. She was on the show too, and he was literally up to her kneecap.
Yeah, he had to stand on the chair to sign the autographs. It was pretty funny. Like,
Like
I
he must
kinda,
get blasted from like half a beer.
Yeah. Like, I think I'm pretty sure he had a bodyguard with him, because there's no way you can be that small and navigate through Comic-Con.
No,
You would,
you
like-
get kicked so hard.
You would
I've
die.
been kicked,
Trampled.
and, like, bumped into.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm surprised not more people get trampled during Comic-Con. especially
I'm
when that
literally
line
not
opens.
even gonna go Saturday. Like, it's not worth it to me.
That's panel day for me. We talked
Yeah.
about this last time, but
I'm not
I just
really
do
into the
panels.
panels. Like, I don't know what else is gonna be there. I'm gonna go see the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Go see Rooster Teeth. Go check
AC4,
out some cool shit in the stores, and then that's basically it for me.
AC4, possibly Watch Dogs.
AC4, Watch Dogs, maybe The Division.
Watch
I don't
Dogs is
think that's
definitely
be
gonna have something because Watch Dogs is coming out in like mid-November.
Yeah, it's coming
Ubisoft
out,
always
like,
has a booth, so
November. And then Assassin's Creed's coming out like the 4th, right, or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And then Call of Duty Ghosts might be there also. I don't know.
Maybe not.
I haven't
all
seen
those
Call of Duty
games
there
are coming-
yet, but they did have Assassin's Creed last 2 years in a row.
Yes,
Ubisoft has a lot
AC3.
of
They were
stuff
doing the
usually.
live demo, and they had Just Dance there too.
They always have Just Dance, but that's more of like, oh, look at us, we're Ubisoft. Woo, bright colors.
Let's have Tabuscus dance like an idiot
I
and
don't
then
know if
pass
you
out on the
know,
floor like usual.
What's his name? There's this kid, Joe. I can't remember his name. Last name. I think it's like Altadon or something like that. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I know.
He
You
went
keep
to
giving away
Comic-Con,
people's names.
and he was in a Gumby costume.
Yeah,
And he's in so many fucking videos, it's not even funny. Like, I was
he
watching.
was dancing on the stage.
He was dancing on the stage. He was in the background of like every video I've watched about New York Comic Con. I watched like Dom. Do you know what the Internet Box is?
No.
Okay, it's a podcast that Michael from Rooster Teeth does with like a bunch of other people. And there was like 2 people from that podcast. Just I watched the video they recorded, and he's in the fucking video. Like they just at one point they stop, see him, and they just start waving, and he goes. He's the only guy in a fucking Gumby costume there. I'm pretty damn sure. So that's like impressive.
That's funny.
It's like you got far, fella.
If you do something ridiculous like that, you'll get noticed.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like last year, I went as Finn, and it was weird because I'm.
I
Like,
remember that.
Kinda
I didn't
tall.
expect that. I
had
just
a lot
see
of,
you
like,
in the
10-year-olds
cafeteria,
stop me.
like dressed as Finn.
Yeah, that was awkward in the cafeteria. I had like the big sword and everything.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. I just like went
I
down
handmade
there,
the sword too. Like,
and I
that
just
shit
saw
took a
you
while.
like all the way across the room.
Yeah,
I don't watch that show religiously, but like there's something about it. I can't put my finger on it.
I don't know. Like,
That
it was originally
and
a
like
Nickelodeon short, and then it went to
Yes.
Cartoon Network, which is pretty
okay.
cool. Okay, so we're approaching like an hour and a half, and I don't want to run out of like too much stuff to talk about.
Save some for next time.
So yeah, here you go, Ricky. It's your time to shine. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna play us off.
Give a countdown. Ricky got some bippity boop black box to play some beatboxing music.
All right.
is he gonna do the beeps and boops for us?
Yes.
That's just me fucking around. Oh, you want to hear my impression of dubstep?
Hold on, I have to get this set up. So
I suck at that. I don't know how people could beatbox that shit. It's like, boom,
Like what's his name? Jack's Films.
yeah, that shit like crazy. That shit like crazy.
all right.
He did the last dubstep solves everything he did. That was actually really good. I wish that was an actual song.
Is that the one? You mean the one where he like beatboxes in real life? It's like he thinks like the cool music's playing, and he's actually like boom, blah, 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 but it's kind of shitty what he's doing.
Yeah, that. But the
Yeah.
last one he did, the actual dubstep, was really
Oh yeah,
good.
the real one. Yeah.
All right, I'm
All right.
ready.
Waiting for him to play us off.
And here we go.
That's it.
Sounds kind of like a foghorn mixed with Zelda.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week. I don't know. Should I wait to post this video? Because like I didn't upload the first one yet. Should I?
Yeah, you should probably wait.
Okay. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace.
Beep.